They're homeward bound now, come down to the 4. It's Eltish. The pace may have been steadied because Needlegun has caught up and gone on. Halling's on the outside getting closer. And it's Mirabilis on the outside with Bari the striped cap. And they come down past the 3. Walter Swinburne is sitting confident on Halling, and here he goes in the blue jacket. He's the leader, looks over his shoulder. He rates Bari the danger as they come past the 2. But Halling going for home. Here comes Bari the striped cap, and Esmeralda back in 3rd. Then we have Needlegun. Eltish is at Burn Force, and Aristocrati is outplaced. But it's one-horse race, and it's Halling. He's gone clear. 3, 4, 5, 6 clear. He's looking round for non-existent dangers. Halling is going to be triumphant. Halling takes the Juddmonte International. Halling is the winner, Bari is second, and Esmeralda is placed yet again. The favourite leads. Bijoudin for Yorkshire in second place, and then in 3rd we've got Spectrum, the light blue colours. Look to the left, see First Island, one of the most progressive horses of the year, coming through with Grape Tree Road to share 4th. Come down to the 3 furlong marker. Still Halling has the edge. Bijoudin. Now Spectrum's in 3rd, and First Island in 4, and Grape Tree Road, and Halling. What a willing horse he is, the leader, coming down to the 2 furlong marker. Halling, red sleeves to the right, Bijoudin. Here comes First Island, Spectrum the far side. Then Grape Tree Road, just over a furlong to go. Hail the champion, it's Halling clear by 3. Oh, he's going further clear. Inside the final furlong, he's lengthening. He's going away. He's done it all. What a marvellous horse. Halling 3, 4, 5 clear. Up towards the line, next all. Halling is the winner. First Island is second, Bijoudin, there, Grape Tree Road in this photograph with Spectrum for places, and then came Punishment. And it's Benny the Dip leading, showing the way. SINGSPIEL in second. Now Bosworthshire is in 3rd place, and it was a slow early pace of 57. And on the outside, Desert King tries to come with a run. So SINGSPIEL should be suited by that slow early pace. And here he goes. They come down past the 3. SINGSPIEL in the lead. Benny the Dip in second place. Bosworthshire wide, plenty of room, and no critics here. Surely comes under pressure. Desert King is getting closer. They come down past the 2, and it's SINGSPIEL went badly in the market, but look at him come home now. In the lead, Benny the Dip, Bosworthshire. Here comes Desert King on the extreme left, and they're starting to bunch now. They come down towards the final furlong. It's still SINGSPIEL who has the edge. Bosworthshire in second. Back in 3rd is Desert King, the outside of Benny the Dip. But SINGSPIEL's got the race sewn up now. Clear by 2.5 up to the line. And it's SINGSPIEL who takes it. SINGSPIEL, Desert King through for second. Benny the Dip in 3rd. And Bosworthshire 4th of the 4.
And away they go then for the Group 1 Juddmonte International. And as they break out of the gate, Darwin is pushed along to try and make the pace. Saki is prominent as well. And Distant Music is right on the sharp end as well, who's pulling rather hard, Distant Music, on the outside of Darwin as they blaze through the first furlong or so. Saki in 3rd in the Godolphin blue, Time Away taking a fierce grip in 4th on the inside. Then Grandera in the green sleeve jacket, Black Minalouche on the inside, Medician out wider in the red with the blue cap, and Food Broker Fancy looks on from last place, covering the first 2.5 furlongs or so. And Darwin by 3 lengths at 31.82 for the first 2.5 furlongs. It's very quick indeed, particularly into the headwind. And Darwin has got them quite well strung out. In second is Distant Music, who seems to be doing too much. Then in 3rd is Saki as they make the long left-hander. Time Away is in 4th place, followed by Grandera on the outside of that filly. Black Minalouche is next from Medician, and Food Broker Fancy continues to be last of the 8. The first half mile in 56.79. It's a slowing pace after that very quick first 2.5 as they make the turn left-handed for home, and it's still the Coolmore pace setter Darwin that makes the way to Saki on the outside of Distant Music, 2nd and 3rd. They are chased by Time Away and then Grandera, Black Minalouche, Medician. Fallon is hard at work on Medician in the red jacket, no response yet. Then Food Broker Fancy. Meanwhile, last year's Derby runner-up Saki stakes a pretty big claim here, and it's Saki that kicks on under Frankie Dettori, and he's kicking away from Distant Music. Grandera in 3rd, then Black Minalouche finally picking up Medician, but it looks all too late as they run down to the final furlong because Saki has a 6-leg lead here, and Saki is going to demolish them. Grandera back in 2nd, then Medician struggling on for a minor placing, but Saki is right back to his best here and is trotting home home in the Juddmonte International. Saki, a decisive runaway winner. They're off for the Group 1 Juddmonte International. Tycoon a bit slow to stride. Where does the pace come from? The white cap aboard Mill Street, sent straight into the lead by Kerin McAvoy. Solskjaer is close up in second in the orange silks. Norse Dancer third on the rail, followed by Bago, and then in the green, the Aga Khan's colours aboard Kalaman. In the pink cap is Cacique, and then towards the rear, Sulamani. In the blue of Godolphin, Tycoon and Imperial Dancer. Mill Street, pedal to the metal through the first 2.5 furlongs, leads by 3 lengths to Solskjaer in second place. As the others are just letting the front pair go. Norse Dancer is third, Kalaman in fourth place. Again, they're racing off the inside running rail in search of better ground. Bago, the French challenger, lies about fifth early with his compatriot Cacique on the outside. Then Sulamani towards the back, Tycoon, and finally Imperial Dancer. Mill Street has opened up. There's Kalaman moving quite beautifully in behind, nicely restrained by Kieran Fallon, swinging left-handed. They've let the leader go. Mill Street in front by about 6 or 7 lengths now to Solskjaer in second place as they race towards the final 5 furlongs in the Juddmonte International. Norse Dancer is third, Kalaman a clear fourth as the rain begins to fall across the Knavesmire. Bago's having to be nudged along, Sulamani improving. Cacique looks to be driven hard. Then behind these, Tycoon and Imperial Dancer. They're well strung out, passing the 4. Mill Street with a huge lead over Solskjaer. Norse Dancer is third, then Kalaman. 1 or 2 others having to be really scrubbed up. Sulamani, Bago, Cacique, then Imperial Dancer and Tycoon. Still Mill Street, 2.5 furlongs to cover. Norse Dancer now goes second. Kalaman is getting there. Sulamani's stamina coming into play. Bago's having to be driven hard, but he is closing as they run down inside the final quarter mile. They swallow up Mill Street. Norse Dancer strikes the front. Bago now let loose down the stand side. Sulamani over on the far side. Norse Dancer a half length to Sulamani. Sulamani's getting there with every stride. Bago in third place. Norse Dancer and Sulamani inside the final furlong. Sulamani still closing. Gets his nose in front for Godolphin. Sulamani wins the Juddmonte